Hi, what's going on, guys? Techno Gaming here. Today we're going to be working on part 14 of how to build Keralis' base. So if we want to come back over here to where we originally started this thing, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on the 5th and 6th block, just build that up by 3, and then connect it over here, just like that. And we're just going to build this all the way up and make it connect with that. Okay, so this is how this should look right now. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to come down to the bottom here and fill this wall in with white concrete. Just want to fill it into 2 blocks past this. Leave it here. Build this all the way up to 1 block past here. Just like this. Come back down. Fill this in. Okay, and what you're going to want to do after this, guys, is you're going to want to leave a gap of 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. Place block. 1, 2, 3. Place block, 1, 2, 3, and then place a block. This block is going to go all the way up to the top. Actually, make all of these blocks go all the way up to the top. Okay, so once you have gotten all these up to the very top, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down, and you're going to want to go 1 block above this when this first starts, and you're going to want to place 3 blocks across on each of these little window door thingies that we made here. So it will look just like this. And now what you want to do is you want to just go on 1 behind and down low, just 1 below it like this, and you want to just fill in it just behind the windows like this. So I keep calling them windows, they're more like doors, but anyway, so this should be 2 blocks just like this, and then you're going to have 1 block, skip. So 1 block window, place 1 concrete, 1 block window, place 1 concrete, 2 block window, and then have 2 blocks of concrete, and then skip 2 blocks, and then have 2 blocks of concrete. And so this is going to go all the way up to the top, each of these windows being 3 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then you just want to count 2 above that, just like that, and then you'd have your next layer there. So do that with all of these ones up to the top, and there should be that window up top that's 4 blocks in height. Okay, guys, so this is what it should look like, and you may have actually been wondering, saying that this is actually 5 blocks. Well, that's because I accidentally messed up, and this is just going 1 block lower, and this is also, this layer here is just going 1 block lower. This is actually 2 blocks thick rather than 3, so that was my bad, guys. Simple little fix, just have to break a couple of blocks of concrete, but other than that, we're good. So now this should be 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we're good. Just finished doing this. Okay, so this is how it should look like. Now what we're going to want to do is, after we have this here, we're going to want to do the exact same thing that we did over there at the front. So we're going to want to get our light gray concrete, and we want to make this just 1 block just on that same block there. And so this is going to be 7 blocks, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 blocks thick on the bottom here, and then the same thing, 3 blocks of windows, and then 2 blocks in between each floor. Okay, so once you have this made just like this, guys, you want to get your white concrete and do the same thing that we did over there, is just fill this in underneath. And you're just going to want to go 1 block behind it and then build this block all the way up to the very top. Okay, guys, so now that you have this filled in down there, and that 1 line of white concrete that goes all the way up there, you want to do that same line of white concrete that goes on this side. So just make it go up till this one here, just the first one out of the 2 there, just then it's 1 block from the top, just like what we did over there. And so now that we did that, we're going to get a bit difficult onto the, sorry, not a bit difficult, but a bit more tricky. So we're just going to get onto the side that we have here. So if we just come diagonal over here just by 1, we want to so raise this all the way up. What you want to do is you just want to make it 1 block above the 3rd window there. So just right here, as you can see, we still got 1 more layer above that, just 1 there. And if you want to go diagonal by 1 more after that, and then diagonal by another 1 and 1 more, so in total diagonal by 4. If you want to come back down to the ground here, go diagonal by 2, and then on the ground we just want to dig that W shape into the ground like we have had over there. So this is just going to be diagonal 2 but in the ground, diagonal 2 and then the 1, and then you just want to make this a pillar of 4 blocks, so 2 by 2, just on that one there. So raise this just up by the first 2 here. Okay guys, so this is what I have so far. So what you want to do is you just wanted to raise this one all the way up to that one there, which will just connect to that diagonal 4 that we originally did. You want to make this pillar of 2 by 2 and then connect it on the top with the same thing that we did down there. And what you want to do is you want to make these 2 blocks thick, just like this. So, and you want to make it on the exact same 2 layers of this here. So then that's 2 blocks thick there. And then what you want to do is you want to get this middle one here, and you want to raise this all the way up. You want to build it 1 back, and this is actually going to be deleted for the time being, and then place 2 up in there. Okay guys, so what I just did here is I actually mined out these ones here, and see, you may notice that this is actually 2 blocks. Just mine the 3rd one up and then just place 1 more block on there. That's also my fault, I'm sorry. So it should line up with just that there. But again, just mining out these where the windows go, and they're three blocks tall. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3 there, just like that, and that just goes all the way along there, and that's it for that part. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making 2 more sections of what we did just at the bottom there with those diagonals. So what we have here is, if we go back down, we do that same little pattern, that same little W pattern if you're facing this way, and what we're going to do is we're going to add another pillar there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just a little 2 by 2, so that's 1, 2, and 3. And then what we want to have on this side is just 1 block like that, and then we're going to continue it back onto the other way, so it's just also should be like this, and then this is just going to connect all the way over to here, and this one should actually be the same thing what we did. Okay guys, so I just this is actually just going to be like this, so you have 3 by 2 here, and then that little one on the top. This is actually going to be 7, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 diagonal. Break that, fill that with stone. This over here is going to be 3, so this is 1, 2, and going to go out another diagonal by a 3rd, and then you're just going to come in again by that, just like that, and that will leave that big kind of thick wall there, and that's how this is. So now what we can do is we can build all of this up. So if we come over here and we do the same thing, just build this up by 2. Okay guys, so this is this side done. Now let's move on to this side. So I'm just going to start by building this pillar up here. Okay guys, so this is what this side looks like when it's all done, and this next side is actually going to be a bit different because we have more walls to build up on it. So if we just continue with the same pattern that we've been doing with just the 2 on the top. Okay guys, so this is what this side should look like. So as of right now, we're just going to come over to this wall here, and we're going to fill this little part up here all the way up to the top. Same with this little sorry, I added this, so once we get to here, just add 1 and fill this all the way up to the top with this, and I'll catch you then. Okay guys, so this is what that should look like right now. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the next 2 blocks and you're going to add them up until the 2nd floor. Let me just quickly count this. This is only going to be 11 guys. So this is 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Take these both up, just up to here on the 11th. So just counting by here. So when I counted by 11, I counted from these 2. So this is 1, 2, and I'm gonna count it on this one now because we're gonna have a window there. So yeah, just place those 3 on one on that corner there. Don't build these 2 up to that high. This should only be 11 counting by those 2. So then actually this is actually my bad. This is on this one. There's going to be no window here. It's on these 3 diagonal. So this is 11. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now after those first 3, you're going to leave a gap of 2 for a window, and then on this pillar here, this is just going to go up to that same initial height, and you're going to have 2 windows here, so it should be 3, so that's 3 blocks there, and then these should be 2 wide here, and then just the same thing, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then this top one is actually just going to be 1, not 2. So do the same thing by once more, but just by making this one a single window. So just right here, and this is going to be 2, so that's 2 blocks thick right there. Okay guys, so this pretty much concludes it for today's episode. I hope it wasn't too hard to follow along, but what you're going to want to do just before I leave is you want to come into the inside of the building, and you just want to come to just where the corner is, this corner here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to fill this in just like that. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and then you want to make this another one because we do that inside pattern. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this go like that, just to there, except this is going to be like that. And you want to do diagonal, so just keep going diagonal with this until it matches up over here. And now what you want to do after you have this diagonal here, you want to fill in this floor just on the same level as that, but on this side you want to dig this down by 2, so that's 1, 2, and then fill in this. Once this is dug down by 2, fill in the bottom layer here with stone, just right there, and fill this in here with white concrete. Guys, so what's going on? So as you can see here, I filled in what we had, what I told you guys to do, that diagonal. I just filled this in. I filled these in too, because that's just then it's not looking weird. I completed that ring all along here, as you can see. I filled in those, and I built these little thingies up. I dug this down by 2 from this main level, and then filled it in with stone on the bottom. So it should look like this now. So what we're gonna do is right now this is actually just gonna be it for the episode. Next episode we will get everything done, like the different floors and the iron bars up here and stuff like that. Anyway, hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode, and peace out.